Hey, Bulls. All right, so this is my check-in. All right, don't forget, you guys, flip the roles, take what you need, leave what you don't need. I do encourage you to use discernment as you are viewing this video. And don't forget, it's just for entertainment purposes only, okay? Now, let's see what's going on. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for showing up. All right. Forgiveness. That's not how I wanted to start the night off. All right, y'all, so let's see. So you are preparing to relieve a burden that's been heavy on your heart, mind, and spirit. You understand the law of attraction. The longer you harp on dishonor, the longer your life is at a standstill. You're inspired to move on. If apologies are old, it's best to give in. If something burdensome is weighing on your spirit, do what you have to do to make things right. Drown out the noise of your ego. Okay, so it says here you crave emotional stability. You dig deep enough to uproot disappointment from the past. You let out the unexposed madness you've been showing to the back of your mind. And you are facing the healing of it head on. For the first time, you treasure the unfortunate truth and greet your skeletons with warmth. You grasp the difference between forgiveness and acceptance. On one end, you're trying to fix someone or something, and on the other end, you're learning to have mercy. Okay, so let's see what end you fall on. All right, so let's get started. Tell me about this forgiveness card. Five of Pentacles reverse off the back. Like if you look at the Five of Pentacles upright, it speaks about someone holding on to something, you know, not releasing it. And then once you get in the reverse position, it's moving into a state of acceptance. And so that's what it's pretty much saying. It's like either you are moving into a state of acceptance of a particular situation, or you should be, okay? King of Wands. This is like a man with a plan, honey. All right, so somebody can actually see the bigger picture, or tell me more about this King of Wands. And the Queen of Wands reverse. Oh, Lord. So what it's looking like here is whatever this Queen of Wands reverse has done to this King of Wands, they are moving on from that. It's like they're going into the state of forgiveness now. They're accepting what has happened, or it should be done, okay? Which one is it? It could be either side of the scale. Flip your roles as you see fit. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Somebody been holding on to unforgiveness for this person for a very long time. So why is this important? The High Priestess in a reverse. I'm saying it two ways. One, because it's blocking you in your intuition. It's keeping you from being able to see the root of the issue. You know, a lot of times we bury stuff deep down in our subconscious minds and we don't want to face it. And so now it's being brought up because now it's time to face it, okay? And to gain some clarity on this. But like I said with this King of Wands, tell me about the King of Wands. The Hermit. So what I'm seeing is like, again, it keeps this masculine energy out of balance, okay? It's like when they're not really tapping into their higher self, their intuition, based off of, and it's not really based off of, it's just more of this feeling like the unforgiveness that you harbor is like, that's what the block is. That's what keeps someone from actually tapping into their spiritual side. You get it? So it's like, based off of your experiences, now the only thing that you see and how you view the world is going to be through logic, okay? Instead of using logic and intuition to balance your reality. And I don't want to say your reality, but to balance out your life. Again, it comes from trauma, okay? And so whoever is at the center of this traumatic event or unforgiveness here, yep, the Four of Pentacles keeps coming out. Bam. Next to the Six of Wands in a reverse position. Okay? It creates this feeling of not feeling victorious, not feeling successful, not maybe feeling like, you know, you're failing of some sort. But let's see, I'm gonna dig a little deeper into that, because all of this is coming about for a reason. Alright, so tell me more. How did I get in this card? Inner vision. It's like, even with the High Priestess coming out in a reverse position, is really saying, it's like it's causing confusion. So like when it comes down to your inner vision, being able to see what's real, you understand, it causes confusion. It interrupts a person's discernment. Okay, so that's the number one, look, I'm hearing that's the number one reason why forgiveness is key. It's not just about the other person, is more about you. So it releases you from the bondage that is keeping you stuck in particular patterns or behaviors or cycles and things like that. So it's like once you are able to cut through the fog of confusion by using the power of discernment, then guess what? You get true insight. You can see beyond the surface, right? Because now you're able to see with your spiritual eyes versus looking at the world through this 3D lens. And I mean, that's just, yeah, it helps you to be able to really tap into your vortex. That's when the manifestation starts to come about. So there's definitely a lesson behind all of this. Of course, everything we experience is a lesson. So what did this Queen of Wands reverse do? Hold up. Yeah, y'all heard that. That's that Baltimore accent. I do. Alright, so tell me about the Queen of Wands reverse. What did they do? This Queen of Wands, they operate out of ego. Okay, fire sign energy coming out with the Strength card. Leo, Queen of Wands, fire, Eight of Swords, bam. This Queen of Swords Wands reverse basically is why someone feels so restricted, again, so bound, like it's no solutions. This person has been trying to do that purposely. Eight of Pentacles in a reverse position. It's like, you know how you try to, and what I just heard was like impose your will on someone, and this is what this person does, right? So I'm gonna call the Queen of Wands reverse like a karmic energy. This is what this person does. They impose their will on other people. They manipulate people's will or energy for their own good, okay? Eight of Pentacles is in a reverse, and clarify that. Why is that in a reverse position? This person does that for their own personal gain. Look at that, Empress reverse and the Ace of Pentacles reverse position. And the way I'm seeing it here is like, wow, this is definitely a karmic energy. They are trying to keep you or whoever's connected to you, I just say 909 on the timer, from getting to this point in your life where you can get this major opportunity that you've been looking for. So guess what? Come on now, this is a person that may definitely be tapped in spiritually, but they just use their spirituality wrong. And the way I'm hearing it is like they know if they can keep you in a state of unforgiveness, if they can keep you in a state of frustration, then guess what? They know that they can get in the way of your abundance, because they already know how the laws of attraction work. They already know how forgiveness works. So if you're harboring anger, resentment, unforgiveness, guess what? It's interfering with your manifestation. This person knows what they're doing, so you need to check yourself.